You're in charge of the agencies. Every intelligence agency reports to you. Why not immediately go to them and gather evidence to support that?
Because I don't want to do anything that's going to violate any strength of an agency. You know, we have enough problems. And by the way, with the CIA, I just want people to know, the CIA was hacked and a lot of things taken. That was during the Obama years. That was not during us. That was during the Obama situation. Mike Pompeo is there now doing a fantastic job. But we will be submitting certain things, and I will be perhaps speaking about this next week.
All right, so that was last night. Well, you also just heard there in that interview, the president mentioned that the CIA was hacked. Well, moments ago, the top Democrat on the House Intelligence Committee released a statement and raised the question, did President Trump, if this is proven true, reveal classified information during that interview? Let's get over to CNN senior congressional reporter Manu Raju with much more on this. Adam Schiff just put out this statement. Manu, what is he getting at?
Well, he thinks that he may have actually revealed classified information if this is true. Now, remember, President Trump said this last night. I just want people to know the CIA was hacked and a lot of things taken. That was during the Obama years. Now, Schiff is saying that in his effort to blame President Obama, President Trump may have revealed classified information that the CIA was hacked. Now, Schiff's just careful in his statement about saying whether or not the CIA was actually hacked. But his warning to President Trump is this: if you actually want to declassify something, this should be done in a thoughtful manner, not done off the shooting off your hip and just saying something that could be classified and something that should ordinarily would be considered an illegal leak if anyone else were to do that within the government. Remember, Kate, the president, of course, can declassify anything that he wants. The question is, does the president want to declassify this key piece of information if it's true? And if it's true, that's something that other people would not be able to discuss because of its classification. So an interesting new wrinkle here, as the president appears to have said something may have gone a lot farther than a lot of other people who know this information were willing to go, Kate.